we've come around to the end of another year, and they say it's Christmas time, which is supposedly a time for reverence, for worship, for in fact a sacred moment. And I find it to be good for the economy, but bad for stepping up one's awareness and for gaining real freedom. And this has been going on and on and on and on. Now, what can we really do to help break this vicious cycle that comes at the end of each 12-month cycle? I know we are not there to destroy others, but just to do a presentation. But then this really stands in the face of our efforts and sort of compromises whatever we're doing when we see the world lapse into this senseless celebration. So what do you think about it?
Well, actually, I don't think about it at all. But as long as you asked, this is kind of fun, and that is that I would say that's Jesus's job to fix all the distortion that has been created, because that's what people think he should be doing. And so, even though most people don't see, these created thrills for themselves, which are really old hat, which really contribute to the dumb side of the earth for the most part. But again, we're just doing what we're doing. We're, just like the birds are flying around. They're not concerned either. They're just doing what have you. But again, this is how the consciousness has been created, because for the most part, people are bored. They don't know how to relate to the whole of life and create something better. So what they do is they just keep doing the same things they've always done over and over and over. And it's like the old saying, well, you're running that into the ground. And that's what they're doing. It gets more distorted. But again, that's not a criticism. It's a choice. And so I don't consider it because, again, these are people making choices. They have the right to do that. I just do what I do. The so-called holidays, those are ideas. I like living the nowness, the isness and the nowness, and recognizing that. That's really my thrill. Really is. It's most people cannot see it, but that takes care of me fine. And so whatever happens on the earth, I'm not concerned, because things are always going to happen. Things are always going to show up. So actually it comes to a point, and the boys are the same. They don't have to really do anything, because everybody else is already creating all this funny stuff as it is. And so, as it comes to be, just like the colleges and universities that we're going to be presenting in, I don't have to build the buildings because someone else is doing it, which is great. They're building the buildings, and they're actually helping us prepare. So some things are workable. Others, there's always going to be funny stuff going on. So again, whatever's taking place, holiday season or whatever, it has no concern to me, because again, those are choices. And also, I don't see it as a year ending. I don't see any end for anything. It's just simply, this is part of the process that people are deciding. We decide every moment, whether we create it or somebody else does. We are deciding the process that we are putting ourselves through. And it's not that, or we let someone else decide it. This is where the educational systems have been created, and everything else that's called traditional. Most people, they wait for, okay, Christmas is coming, and so when Christmas comes, we'll do this or whatever. It's like, well, I don't wait for anything. I just do whatever I do every moment. It's not because of holidays. It's not because of anything. I just create my situations constantly. That's the fun part. It's something that's a benefit for everybody. But for most people, what do? They work their 9 to 5 job, and then they wait for the holidays, they wait for their vacations. And really, as you focus on the isness, eventually that can take you past all your restrictions. But as long as you keep agreeing with them, then you have your restrictions. Again, each person creates their process, Charles. It's very, very real. It's not about waiting for me, what I create, or Paul, or the boys. We each create our process to better recognize this reality, or we don't. And so this is where the adventure comes in. This is why I do everything that I can, because, hey, I want to be part of it on all levels, everywhere, all the time, until I'm completely aware and that I don't even need this physical body anymore. And that becomes my adventure the whole of life, and not just here and restricted. So, again, what we're seeing in the world is created stuff. And so I just kind of have fun with that. And with all the distortion that people agree to. And hey, that's their happy times and their thrills. I just figured Jesus will take care of it. Again, that's his job, because that's what people are thinking, you see. That's what they're basically thinking. That's the Christmas season. Hey, Jesus, might be coming this year, or he's going to show up and he's going to fix things. My backyard needs mowing and, weeding, etc. Maybe he's going to fix that. Everybody's thinking all these funny things. So, again, ideas upon ideas. So, we have an endless challenge here to bring forward whatever. And it's more than just thinking, but it's actually doing. And once you start doing it, you see how it works, and then you become more aware. It's through the doing. So, again, excuse me, I just let the world be what it is, but each person can decide whatever. So, yes, thank you for asking. And, people can do the new you and ask Rebisar, or you can call for Jesus and see what he's doing and see if he'll come and fix things. So, it's a choice. Thank you.